Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Well, it's Marcus.
I'm here
Miller Lite Mike.
in your presence.
It's White Claw McGraw.
Yeah.
He is in the building. All right, you get 3 questions from the room. You get 3 questions from the listeners. You get 1 pass, and you still get 1 that you answer to boomerang to the room.
Ooh. All right.
All right, let's see. I am first. I have 2 questions that I have written down.
Ooh.
I don't know which one I should go for.
Let's pick the easy one.
Nah, the
No.
one that's gonna get him in trouble.
There's
Yeah.
one. Well, I
With
mean,
somebody.
it's just I tried to think with a different side of my brain this time. All right, so Marcus.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, we're thinking of these celebrities that have now become inmates, like Felicity Huffman, like Lori Loughlin, like people have been locked up for a period of time doing
Yeah.
their bid. So Mark, you are locked up
Okay.
in prison. Like this
All right.
ain't jail, this is prison.
Ooh.
For a good chunk of time. Something bad happened and, we had to say bye. And the wolves in there are salivating over the fact that this little hot thing dipped in White Claw
Oh, man.
God, oh, my Lord.
is in the building now. So you in
right.
there just walking through with your skinny jeans, fashion over jeans on. And they sizing you up. Now, your cellie is a boss. He's been in there a long time. They've put you in there with somebody who's established. He's a big, muscular dude who could protect you.
Okay.
Okay. And he's a reasonable guy too. Everybody likes him, so he's a reasonable guy. To be fair, he agrees to protect you for 7 days a week if you hunch him.
Oh, dude.
Nobody will touch you if you hunch him.
But you're in there for a long time.
Right. He's gonna protect your back. Listen.
All right.
He's gonna protect your back.
You're not gonna
7
get out.
days a week if you hunch him.
Mm,
Now, if you only want 5 days and you want to take your risk on the weekends, he'll go with some Monica.
Oh.
All right? And if you only want 3 days, then you just got to cuddle with him at night and kiss him.
oh, my God.
Which one of these is Mark, a.k.a. White Claw McGraw, going to go for?
D, none of the above. I'm going to
What do you
take
mean,
my
D,
chance.
none of the above?
No,
That ain't
man.
an option.
I'm going to have to protect myself. I don't want to give in to any of that. Like, that's not how I roll.
You can't even cuddle?
No, I don't. Why would I want to cuddle with a
Hello.
man? No.
It's in the dark, though. It's at night.
It's in the dark.
I said at night.
But I still know that I'm doing it. Nah,
But at night, nobody's going to see. You
No,
can
I
still
can't
keep
cuddle
the
with
same
the dude.
image.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on all that.
Really?
I'm gonna have to tell him I got this. I'll do it on my own.
Better watch it
Yeah.
back.
Well, I know I'm probably gonna be in trouble, which is why I don't want to go to prison.
Yeah.
Watch your back
But
both ways.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
you
have to
watch
say
your
no
back.
to all of it, man.
All right, what about if you get 1 day, you just got to soap him up in the shower?
No, man. I don't know what would be worse, the cuddling or soaping another
You
man
soap
in the
him
shower.
up. You
They're
got to
both,
soap him up. He's going to raise his legs up on you.
they're
You
both
got
equally unattractive to me.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass, bro.
None of the above.
All right.
All right, Marcus. You seem to go through women like people go through bottles of water.
Oof.
And I don't know what it is, man.
That's a tough
don't-
analogy.
Well, I think it's a
I
true
mean-
analogy. And I don't know if there's no girls that are adequate enough, or there's some they don't get you, you don't get them. I just want to know, is there a girl that you've met that you could have seen yourself in like a long-term established relationship with, or has nobody just kind of fit the mold
Like
yet?
a marriage almost?
Yeah, like settle down.
Um,
Has that person crossed your path?
I think that the last 2 people that I dated, that you all know, they both would have been good long term.
I can't even remember names.
I know the 2 he's talking about, and
There's
I think
there's
one
a-
is wrong.
Probably.
But the other one is right.
Yeah, they both were really good, and had I been like really smart about it, I probably would have locked one of them down and just rolled with it, because she was definitely wifey material. But for whatever reason, Mark likes to screw things up. That's how I've been my entire life.
And you said 2, the last 2 that you dated.
The last 2
The last 2,
relationships.
yeah.
Because we've seen a lot of numbers come through here. So, like, just to put it in perspective for the people, 2 were good. How many other people that weren't? I mean, what are we talking about? Like maybe 10?
Yeah.
20?
We go 10, 20, 30.
30?
Probably somewhere around there.
Damn!
I don't know, yeah. I mean, I've been here 6 years.
Yeah,
It's a
I
lot
know.
of time to fill.
That's what we going to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, Davi, to answer your question, I would say specifically more the last one would have been the one that I should have locked down. She was, and I don't want to use the word good enough, but she was probably just the best one that I've had.
Okay.
Definitely.
Me and Meredith are like trying to work it out. Like,
We're
wait,
counting.
was
Yeah.
that this?
That's when we met for barbecue.
A J. There's
Yeah.
a J.
Okay, all right.
That,
yeah,
I like
all
that
right,
one.
okay, yeah.
That's the one I was
And you-
talking
and
about.
you all
It's
agree
hard-
on
it's
that,
hard.
probably.
It's hard
Yeah.
to keep up with all these. I'm
She's-
just
she was a
saying,
really
like,
good girl.
But the other one, I don't know, and I don't think I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
We all know.
D.
Yeah.
Oh.
D.
Who's
Before,
D?
Because she was looking to
before
settle
the
down.
J, there was a D.
Yeah. And not a
Oh.
DD, what you're really
Okay.
thinking.
All right.
Name is a D.
Boy, it's like you the manager of Menudo, boy. They just be rotating.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
What's the little K-pop band?
BTS.
Yeah.
You rotate BTS. I'm not meeting no more girls. I'm not learning no more names. All right, you tell me if they a keeper.
You guys
All
already
right.
got me sweating.
Yeah.
Too
All right,
good.
let's see. And Meredith ain't even asked hers.
Right.
yet.
I know.
All right, let's see.
You told us about your whole Plan B story
Oh.
last week,
Oh, damn.
where you hooked up with a chick
I'm
while,
never telling you guys any other stories again.
while your brother and your uncle were in town.
Right.
So I want to know.
And shot up the club.
Yeah. How many times have you bought Plan Bs in your life in total? How many do you think you've actually bought?
oh,
And do you remember the first time?
That sounds like a boomerang.
That's all. Wow. Damn.
Boy, don't it, Dobby?
Damn. You ain't even got to answer this one, dog. You want me to go ahead and hit the button?
Nope, I don't, because this is a really good one to answer. I think overall, a less than 5
Okay.
in my life. And the first one, sometime in Chicago. Do I remember the girl? No, but it was definitely in Chicago. You got to be safe.
You remember the
The
girl.
one thing about
That's
him, man, is
Right.
It's so funny hearing you say you just got to be safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The dude that sleep with his door
Well,
unlocked.
and especially because the prior statement was, "Do I remember the girl?" No.
All right, man, we got these knocked out. It's time to get 3 more. 888-429-0941. Get in. All right, it is the Freak Show, Wild 94.1 Bay's Party Station. Mark has his plead the fifth
Yeah.
going on. He still has a play to pass because he hasn't used it yet, and he still has his boomerang. 888-429-0941 is his text down, everybody.
Yes, his
Yeah.
text is down.
All right, let's see here. What we got?
Out the 941. Mark, I want to hear about the last time you used the "I'm on the radio" line to get girls, or do they usually know beforehand?
Yeah, always. I'm not the one to
Always use it, or they always know?
No, they always know. I would
Oh.
never use that line. That I don't even think that would work.
It
Where's
works.
that gonna
Well,
work?
it works.
Does it? No, yeah, I've never used that line. I've never been one to use a line like that. Even back home, being like a club DJ in Chicago, it was like, oh, DJ, blah, blah, blah. Nah, like, 'cause if they don't want me for whatever reason, personality or attraction,
Come
then
on, is anybody going to
No,
call it that
I ain't buying it.
I'm not buying this. I think you lying.
I will like swear on my like parents, whatever you want me to say. I never ever use the line. Has it benefited me? Sure. Like,
Because they all
obviously,
hear about your travels on the air.
yeah,
and they
like
run up.
so it works for me, but I don't use it. It just comes to me, I guess. I'm not lying. I would be,
Not ever, not one time.
no.
All right, we
Somebody
got, let's
listening
see, we
right
got,
now.
Yeah, we
Go
got-
ahead, text
Somebody
it,
called
right.
up like, let me tell you what he told me.
Nah.
He's like, this Orlando dude about to move on. This about to be Marcus on the Freak Show. All right, wait, we got Jessica on the line. Jessica, you have a question for Mark.
Okay. So, Mark, I just have a question about the rappelling. I know that you didn't rappel down the building, and I was just wondering, how is it that you're going to let Meredith outman you and rappel down the building for charity and you're not even going to go?
Uh-oh.
I guess a second part of that question is, since you wussed out, are you going to write a check?
Oh, you did lose some money
So-
to the charity.
I would say that outman me. Just because she rappelled down a building, I don't think that has anything to do with man or woman. Congrats to Meredith. I'm really happy you did it.
I mean,
Heights are not my thing, and so I'm not going to be forced to do something that I don't want to do. I said if it was like a little lower, like 3 stories, I think 3-4 stories I would have been able to do, but 12 stories.
are
like,
you
being
feeling
out
tight
there-
about this? Because Meredith is looking like a badass and you looking kind of soft.
No, why would I? Not at all. I'm very happy Meredith did it. She conquered her fear. That's great. I'm just not going to be conquering that fear of mine. So would I cut a check? Sure. I'll write a small check for one of you guys. Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, no, they lost $1,000
Yeah.
when you didn't do it.
I
You
mean,
gotta cut a
we had
check.
Lola took my spot. I mean,
Yeah.
Lola did it, so somebody did it.
Another
for a while.
woman took
But
his
sure,
spot.
Another
I
woman.
would gladly write $100 check if that will make everything feel better. If that's what you guys want, that's
Hey,
fine.
nah, man, that's a Jessica ass there.
That's
We
cool.
didn't have
I'm not mad about it. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Done and done.
We have one
Sound kind of tight.
more text I would love to ask.
Yeah.
Mark, this is out the
This
419
is the last
area
one.
code.
Yeah.
This is the
This is the
last
last one.
It says, question for Mark. Are you one of those white boys that is scared to have sex with a girl with a big old booty? If so, why are you scared of them?
I'm wondering if this is a girl with a big old booty.
I believe, yeah.
Probably
Think
is.
so.
She's like, before I slide in his DMs, I want to know.
I generally like thicker girls, I would say,
Tell
for
the
the
truth.
most part.
Tell the truth.
So it just depends on how big. I mean,
Davy pointed out some booties in this room, and you've been
Yeah.
like, nah, that's
Yeah,
no, but
and
that-
I didn't even think they were that much
nah,
thicker.
there were a
Yeah.
couple. There were a couple that were like a little much, bro.
Well,
just letting you know.
what's that?
I mean, what? I can't just throw weight out there.
No.
So I don't know what to tell you. Do you want to give me some physical examples of like maybe actresses or
like a booty that's big old.
yeah? Give me like
Big
give me something
old.
that we
Big
can
old booty.
put on the video.
Megan the Stallion.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't know.
Megan
She's
Stallion.
attractive though.
She
so.
is. She's my little crush.
Yeah.
Right.
Really?
Now.
She's a
yeah,
cutie.
Megan Thee Stallion.
She's-
I like her.
No, I'd be all in for that.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
But I
all
mean, because
day.
we've showed you like
Yeah.
booties that like when people send in stuff and you like, ooh, no, that's
Yeah.
too big.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's a little much. It just depends. Again, it's on a case by case basis.
he has limitations
Yes,
sometimes. So.
yeah.
Like Davi's thing is much different. He's like
Yeah.
the bigger, like whoa,
I'm about
like,
it.
oh my
It's
god,
a challenge.
Yeah, but Davi also likes Bridget the Midget, so I don't know where we're at on the scale of, you know.
I actually
Damn.
like Bridget
That's
the
not my
Midget,
thing.
too.
Free Bridget the Midget.
Yeah, Bridget
I think she's
yeah.
locked up right now.
She
Yeah,
is.
she is.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your boomerang?
Boomerang is, I think it was Davi's question, or Meredith's, the
Which one?
whole, when's the last time you bought Plan B,
Wow.
and who was it with?
I don't remember that part.
Oh.
Was that part of the question?
Yeah, it was.
The question was, how many times have you bought a Plan B in your life, and what was the first time? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I only bought them twice. I bought it twice, and my first time was 2007,
Mm.
2006. Yeah, 2006. Like right before I had my kid.
Okay.
Because like I actually called Beata and was like, hey, so what's up with this Plan B thing? The pill, the thing, and that's when you had to go to the pharmacist to get it and get like a script
And
Oh.
whisper.
or
Oh,
something
wow.
to get it. It was a big deal back then. I called, and I'm talking about 3:00 in the morning. I called like, hey, I just messed up.
Yeah.
What's that pill thing? She's like, you can get it tomorrow. It's no big deal. I'm like, so I can go to sleep tonight? Like it was, we were bugging.
Wow.
We were bugging. And it was before I had my daughter, but it was with the daughter's mom.
Okay.
Interesting.
We were just like, all right, we ain't gonna keep making this mistake.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I've only had to do it twice. I'm usually pretty careful. Honestly, I'm usually pretty careful. So both times it was a situation that it just, it kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're running around here without any.
No,
No, he
I
said
had
it-
one
it
on.
broke.
It
Oh,
broke, yeah.
It broke.
Oh,
And
Davy don't be held back.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm usually pretty good about that. And the first time, it actually kind of ruined. I wouldn't really call it a relationship, but like the girl I was talking to, I really liked her, honestly.
She ain't want to take it in front of you.
No, she did. She took it, but it made her sick for a couple days. And I think those couple days of her being sick kind of like realized that I was a bad idea.
Ooh.
And after that, it was just never the same.
There are
It
side
did,
effects.
It did make you sick because it made Jen sick.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't want to deal with me after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, after that, it was like, all right, next
Yeah.
time this happened, we having a kid. Guess what? We had a kid. Yeah.
And we're done.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all staring
Oh,
at
yeah,
me?
it's on you too.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I bought my first one in college because I was on that grind and I did not want to have a baby. And
You was grinding
No,
on what? What was you
Who
grinding
you
on?
was grinding
I was
on?
working.
Yeah.
I was in college. I literally had 3 jobs and I was like, I'm not about to have a baby. And then, I don't know, maybe like 3 times in my entire life.
You must have had some days off. You
Late,
weren't
late.
working too much.
Late at night.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was it.
Ah,
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Well, good job, you guys.
Yeah.
Going around the room.
There
That
you
was
go.
great.
That was
Yeah.
very good. Marcus, you have gone through without using your plea again.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that is we are wrapped up with
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5 1, 2, 3, 4.